going anywhere until I platinum the game. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Welcome back, everybody. We are going again because this game keeps crashing and I can't do a stable stream. So we just have to wait it out for some crimes. We get some stealth takedowns from the web line. And that doesn't look stealthy. Oh boy. Nope, nope. Don't get spotted. This one might work. Yes, the fire can wait.
The longer you stay in there, the more this is going to hurt. We know you talked to the police. Come out, wherever you are.
Come on.
Where are you?
Here we go, that's great.
That's enough fire for today.
Alright.
This is all part of the problem.
Take them down.
This web won't stop us.
I can't get him in again, can I? Alright, I'll stop the fire.
Wait for the blade fire at me.
Sorry, we getting there. Alright.
Don't leave me.
I won't leave you.
Don't
Come
worry.
on.
I'll get you to an ambulance in no time. Oh my god. Thank you.
Alright. Let's go, huh? Let's get you out of here.
We're almost there.
Now, as soon as I platinum this game, I will be bringing the chat back. So if you are there right now, it won't be forever.
Here you go. And now you're in much better hands.
Yeah.
Bless you, Spider-Man.
Chat will be back. Don't worry. I have how many more to go? I can pin the trophy? Yes, that kind of worked. Alright. We only have maybe 15 or so guys. So we're gonna do that 7 or 8 more times. And we're done. We've done everything that this game has to offer, I think. But that's banking on the fact that we have crimes that we can, you know, turn a strike, tank a strike. Is this something that I can, mess with here?
If that gas truck blows up, it'll take out the whole block.
Yeah, but see, there's no timer, there's no panic. Can't I? Ah, they can't see me. God
Look
damn it.
who's in the neighborhood. to get that last hit in.
Ah, hubris. It defeats us all.
So there's only the 2 animations of them. Point fingers, and they do a little couple. Huh. I suppose we should just do some more exploring while waiting on crimes. Since I haven't really had a great look at the city. Cool to see if we can find the Nelson and Murdoch place in Hell's Kitchen. Well, I'm not sure where to start.
Anyone else trying to avoid their abuse?
One of these. Nope. Nope. It's a shame there's not much more, you know, no secret photo ops, no... Everything's pretty straightforward.
There are people trapped inside that store! Can't let him get inside that store!
Oh, they're symbiotes. Will you even bother at this point? They're done. They're done.
Wish I had time to help, but I'm needed somewhere else.
Oh. Might as well get another one. Why not? I were Nelson and Murdoch, where would I be? Bar restaurant.
Sorry.
Looks like I'm checking every corner. No, that's too far. What is up with these buildings? Oh, I was gonna say, I thought those were windows, like clipped into the ground. I wouldn't expect anything like that from them.
Didn't see you there.
Fogwell's gym, we're close. The little Italian grocery. No. No secret photo ops. I'd imagine that would be one. Alright. Fogwell's gym tells me I'm close. Shouldn't be too far. Maybe it's not in this game? I doubt it. You'd think Insomniac would only up the amount of yeah, they would only up the amount of Easter eggs, not lessen them.
Sorry.
Anything else on your map?
Look here!
You get used to it. Been here since
Is it this one? Nope. It isn't, right? No. Great, now I'm going in circles. Can you still hear the music?
Have you two thought about adding a spider gal to the squad?
I was listening. It's fantastic.
Craziest thing I've ever heard.
Definitely.
Okay, you do you.
I just felt like I had to say
Well, you
something.
can hear something.
Ow.
No, no pizza music. It's something else though.
No, not really.
Throw the alert too. I'm headed over there.
Sorry, missed my train.
Maybe we should just stick with traps. Boss assault. Well, that could be us.
The people in that bus won't last much longer.
We can't do them. Those guys just know. Yeah, they just sense it. I
I'll
wanna
take
feel
care
bad,
of these things.
but
Just stay inside the bus. Why couldn't this have happened when I'm not busy?
alright. What is it? Monster Hunt. That's not looking good for us. At this point, I should be almost just restarting the game.
Nobody's winning that fight. Better jump in.
Fine. New game.
Get in together.
Nope.
All right, I'll take it from here.
No way. I'm a little bitch, Spider-Man. I see butter run.
Crap. Forgot I had something else to do.
Alright. Where else would the city take us? Oh, that worked. Arms deal. Bingo. Uh-oh.
Is that a weapons deal going down?
I told you we don't do long range. Not our style.
Two.
Hope you guys kept your receipts.
Can I just swing away? Will that lose?
You can't stop it, Spider-Man.
Ah, yep. Looks like I can.
Get him.
He'll be sorry when we find him.
Awesome. Looks like this is gonna work. Hell yeah.
I'll rip your limbs off.
This is gonna really speed this up, guys.
We'll stop you no matter what. Spider-Man slipped away. We're coming for you, Spider-Man.
Sure, yeah. I love how they won't check the same rope twice.
He's up there!
Alright.
We have to win!
We have to win. They aren't doing anything. Oh, why is the game bugging? Alright,
Hit him
guys.
with all you got! You cannot hide! We're fated to meet, Spider-Man!
We are. We'll just all be doing it
Get
from
you,
this
Spider-Man!
red
Even
line.
if it's plastic, Spider-Man gets away! I'm ending all of you!
Wow, you guys are so late!
Whoa! Excuse me. Oh, great. What have they done now? Oh, no, it's looking pretty good.
I'll get you! We'll find Spider-Man one way or another.
Ooh, got those two stealthy. Yes.
Last days of Spider!
Look at the shadows.
Where'd those symbiotes come from?
Alright, come on. Come on, we gotta be close now. Look at it! Is that not enough game? Where are they? Are you serious? Look at this! Look at what I have done! I'm a horrible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do I need one more? Are you shitting me? Hang on. I need one more. I checked. I need one more. Are you not entertained, Insomniac? Look at it. Those are my Christmas ornaments. It actually almost looks like a festival, like... I don't know, one of those things you've seen in Mars's game. It's alright, the chat, I will give you guys your voice back soon. After I get one more guy. Why is it? It still says... This game crashes again. Oh, come on. There we go, erect all their guns. Is it not enough? Oh, come on. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, alright, alright. One more and we are done. It still has the bonus objective there. That's not good. That's not a good sign. If we crash one more time... Ooh. The bonus objective is worrying me. Are we not far enough away? Alright, come on. Just keep getting further away. Why is this taking so much longer than it should? God damn it. Yeah, I know criminal arms deal. I can't stop it. How you doing, Otto? I don't care. Alright. Oh, that one really carried us. Restart last checkpoint. Didn't crash. It's a good sign. Almost every live stream has been ended because of a crash. It's out of my control, guys. It's out of my control. Alright. Well, I guess we just gotta wait for one more. Armored truck. Is that our ammo? Let's go and see. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Armored truck getting robbed. Must be a Tuesday.
You ever think a score this big?
Oh, looks good for us, guys.
Bank in Chicago. Made up a couple mil.
Wait, what? You didn't retire afterwards?
One of the other guys got pinched.
Alright, how do we do...
Those are dark days.
How high up can we be? There we go! Slackline!
Me too!
And a platinum!
Get ready,
Let's
Spider-Man.
go! It is done! I have finished Marvel Spider-Man 2 for the PS5, everybody! Take a bin! Happy birthday! It's the time of the year. I was done celebrating. You guys don't need to keep coming. Oh, sorry. There we go. Now I feel like I'm
Serious question, guys. Why? Whatever.
done. Yeah, serious question, guys. Why? Well, there we go. That is everything the game has to offer. Or everything the game wants me to achieve. So no secret special stuff for 100%ing everything. Huh. Let's see what we got. So we had Marco's memory photo ops. Yep. It's less than the first. It's surprising. And there's some absent suits that were favorites. I mean, I always enjoyed the big time costume. I was hoping we would get that, and you know, that would be an easy color swap variant where you could have it be with the red lights instead of the green ones, and it would make sense. Just things like that. But anyway, it looks like they went all out for Miles, really. And then, you know, I like the tribute to Chadwick Boseman and also this Wolverine one, but again, we're here to play a Spider-Man game, not a Black Panther game, not a Wolverine game, not a Shield game. We're here to play a Spider-Man game. And so it's, I don't know. Not exactly what I expected, but the symbiote suit is awesome. I'm happy it's here. But, hang on, here's a question. How many symbiote costumes did we get? Because we've got 1, 2... I don't want to count that. I'm counting the black suit only. I don't think any of those ones are going to count. There's another one there. 3. No. 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 How many I count there? 3, 4. Maybe. Nope. 4. Nope. 5. 6, 7. Do I count that one? 8, 9. 10. We'll count both the anti-venom ones. 10. 10. And for Miles, Not that he really wears the symbiote costume. I wouldn't count those. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 black suits for Miles. And 10 for Spider-Man. But if you want to take away the anti-Venom ones, you're looking at 8 total black suit symbiote costumes. Are we happy with that? Well, let me see if I can turn the chat on real quickly. Hang on. Alright. It should work. Let's see. Everything should work now. Will any chats come through? Maybe. Or will I have to restart the stream again? Yep, chat is back on. Chat is live. It should be on. There we go. Let's go. Hello, Blake. Likes Spider-Man so much he sells. I just didn't want to have any spoilers of any sort, just in case, even though it's probably just you hanging out. But welcome back. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Holy hell. What a game. I don't know how long you've endured all of this and how long you've been here, but that's everything. I'm done. I've done everything there is to do. The thing to now do is ultimate difficulty, which I will, and I'll have the chat on because then we can. Yeah. Interesting. I don't like the fact that once we get the black suit like we have here, you know, we can't use black suit powers. Like we can, but they're not black tendrils. They're white. I don't know. It was very, very good. I very much enjoyed my time with the game. Huh. I'd never listened to those, which I suppose we could listen to now, or I could do it later. Spider-Bots. So really, we didn't get much out of it. We just get to look at these. I don't know why the game feels slightly disappointing. It could be because my expectations were just through the roof. That could definitely be it. So there's no way of replaying any of these yet. It's going to come in a future update along with New Game Plus. So I've got to finish Ultimate Difficulty in preparation for that, which I've got 2 months for. So yeah, there's only 6 side missions all up. That's about the same as it was for Miles. A little more than the original game, but you know, I expect like the photo help. I expect to have, I don't know. I guess with side missions, maybe another 4 or something. But it just, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. It hasn't been bad. You know, like there's 10 symbiote nests. I suppose it takes so much more effort to do a proper... Yeah. Interesting. Well. I would sit here and just mess around, but there is nothing to do. Uh-oh. I am very glad that we get to use this costume after the fact. I was very worried they weren't even going to let us have that. You watched every stream? Awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. Because with no chat, I'm kind of in the dark as to whether anyone's there or no one is there. Like, no, isn't that the same thing? Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure if you watched everything the whole way through, because there was a lot. Because and some of those streams were very long. The idea was that you had constant, constant flowing combat. Oh god.
Don't mind me. Just stopping your guys' master plan. I'll rip your limbs off, spider. All in a day's work for a neighborly Spider-Man.
But I know what I'm gonna do. Your eyes hurt? Oh gosh, I bet they do. I've been going hard on this. As hard as I can possibly go. But it's one, you know, you don't have to watch it all in one go, you know. I definitely need to revisit the story again. Now, knowing what they were going for, watching it all in motion play out again. You know, the surprises have been there. They were great. But to have some time to properly digest the story. No hit run continues. Well, this is where I didn't know if I'd still be doing no hit runs once this game came out.
That symbiote just grabbed someone.
I don't like how it's
Get out of here! I'll take care of them. Nice! I was wondering if this could get any harder.
Don't get caught!
The no hit run in the first game. I don't know. I know I definitely should. But it's hard to, you know, go back to the first game now that we've got the second game. Look at what we're doing. We have gliding and stuff, and to go back to a game that's lesser and spend hours upon hours in it.
Symbiote's dropping in.
You know, I am ready to just enjoy the new game. A lot of years away. PS4 users and Xbox users right now. Yeah. I would have broken these streams up, but again, you can't even be on the internet at all without things being ruined and spoiled, so I needed to just plow through this game as quick as I possibly could. You know, I honestly would have liked to taken it a little slower, but it just was not going to be the case. But that's fine. Alright, I was going to learn everything eventually. I've got some thoughts and opinions. High speed chase. Like these. These are just... How did they make them worse? One button?
Big mistake,
Second button? And that's it. Don't have to steer, don't have to move. Oh yes, absolutely.
Mess
Man.
these guys made.
But they're releasing PS5 Slims, so that might bring down the cost of the original PS5. We're yet to see, but yeah, I hope that it's been alright watching me play through it. I've been stuck a couple of times, it's been pretty bad. But yeah, it's... I like to... Like, I've even got my voice down a bit just for cutscene's sake, so in case people just want me to shut the fuck up, you know, they can focus on the game, that it was there in full. But, yeah, it costs a lot of money. Absolutely. No?
Hey! Are you crashing my fight or am I crashing yours?
Crash and crime, dude.
It sounds like a lot, man. I imagine it converts to roughly the same as my currency. Which is, you're looking for around anywhere between $700 to $1,000 AUD.
Looks like the OG still got it. Don't worry, I've still got plenty of time to disappoint.
Inflation, yeah. Well. Whew. I really need to see it again, but I am shattered. I might pick it up again tomorrow and have a crack at ultimate difficulty, because I just don't really have it in me to just start swinging on ultimate difficulty. You know, I want to get it to a place where I'm fresh and we can all go through it together and actually talk about it while going through it. Hands are tired? It's more my eyes and my brain. Like, I mean, playing as much as I have, life has just disappeared from me, and I am in full headache mode, if that makes sense. Yes, I could turn my camera and chat on. Chat will be on now. Chat was only off just for spoiler reasons, which I'm pretty sure I know everything there is to know now. Got Insomniac's full picture. And then yes, I can turn the camera on too, but that'll mean that I won't have as long sessions as I have been having, because it's been hard enough just staring at the TV the way I have been, to do it with the heavy lights on me and stuff to keep everything well lit. That'll take its toll. Yes, I would assume so. I mean, considering where we are and where everything that I've been through. I mean, I know everything now. If anyone hasn't, please dip out. I don't know what you're even doing here. You know, I appreciate any new viewers or whatever, but just don't have anything ruined for yourself. I don't want to be the one that is responsible for ruining anything for anybody. So, she said kiss my ass, Jonah, because she quits. She is done being a reporter MJ, and it looks like she's going to do something a lot like the podcasting stuff that like Jonah already does, or I think it's Danica, the podcaster that Miles listens to. Yeah, she was sick of the BS. She's not going to take it anymore. Decided that that's not what makes her happy, which is going to be an electric keeper in the third game? Absolutely. I mean, I don't see any other way that this goes.
Whoa, symbiote's dropping in.
Oh boy. God damn it, these guys don't quit.
Finally, a real hunt. Oh, you guys just snuck right up, huh? Ha, super cool.
Yeah, the new animations have been pretty nice. Especially like the one where you pull the strings out of the symbiote.
Where'd those
Oh
symbiotes
great,
come
these
from?
guys.
Get him on the ground.
This one is hard. Why is this one so intense? Oh boy. Wow, I didn't know you could do that one to him. Whew! That was a big one. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happened in the game, didn't it? I'm trying to think of what else happened. This is why we need to go through it a second time and start breaking this stuff down. I don't know why they expect Spider-Man to be out in the middle of Saudi Arabia, and no, that's not great. Egypt, no, you'd have pyramids. I don't know. Where's the Sahara Desert? That's where they expect him to be. No, New York, the place where he's going to be, you know? And I reckon they did a fantastic job of giving us the other boroughs. I've got no complaints about that. You need to see Boat Guy reference? Well, Boat Guys look pretty good now. They look like actual people. Oh, bad resolution, Boat Guy. Well, then we need to go to the other game. So they have figured it out. Oh gosh. No! Yes, I know. They've improved upon the... I can't believe it either. They should have added him as a bad guy. Whoa, that was close. Ooh. I stacked that one. I can't believe I hadn't stacked a single swing until after I beat the campaign. Because I got a trophy for it. Oh god, that was close. Uh-oh. That's not... Come on. The mighty Lord of Boat. Can I just ride this train? Hang on. This guy's gonna love it. See ya. He seriously can't. Now is when we find the real game-breaking bugs. They've done a great job, they really have. The environments are probably the most impressive part about the whole game. Bad resolution guy is a boss who summons pixels of bad assets. That's a really good one. I mean, obviously, they're really saving him for a third game, clearly. Because, you know, they have to build up with the bosses, and Venom's not a bigger threat than pixelated Pete and unrendered Robert. You know, that duo, whew, can't beat them.
You don't want them! You want me!
Oh, absolutely.
Can anyone help me?
Don't worry. I'll get you to an ambulance in no time.
Thank you.
I do like that we can actually take civilians. Away from where they need to go. Yeah, that's right. Plot twist. You're coming with me. What happens if we go in the ocean? Oh, we can't swim at all. Alright. What about Miles fighting Peter in the second game? I think we all did. We were all thinking, how long is Miles going to tolerate the BS before all of a sudden we're playing as Miles fighting Peter, trying to snap him back out of it. You know? Which, it was good. It was good payoff. The game had me up until, where was it? Where in the game was it? Sorry, this guy's just going on a joyride for a while. Maybe up until Venom got wings. Do you like the game so far? Yeah, I do. I've been talking negatively about a lot of this, but it's only because I want literal perfection and have unrealistic standards. But the game has been great. You know, if I was to grade it right now, initial thoughts, really got to let it sink in. Probably sitting at 8.5 or a solid 8.
There.
We're almost there. But yeah, I do. Done it all now. 100% platinum. And it feels like there's less to do than there was in the first game. So you can get a lot of speed with a civilian. I thought you were reduced to swinging slowly. That was probably where the game peaked for me, personally. Like, Insomniac was outdoing themselves. Things were getting crazy. And, yeah, that was just the moment that it peaked. Personally. You know, the anti-venom thing, it was cool to see, but it wasn't really... I don't know, what would you call it? Ah, I can't do a loop-de-loop with him. Or can I? Nah, I can't. Well, that was some really close swinging. Alright, we'll get rid of this guy. I'll stop messing around. Glad we saw an 18+ violence scene. Yeah, I can't believe this game's still got a PG
now
rating.
you're in much better hands.
I mean, it definitely earned it.
Everyone in there, how much of a good guy you are.
Oh, you're gonna tell everyone how great I am? See, it's the costumes. The costume that's got me all like this. So I think definitely next time around on Ultimate Difficulty, I'm going to go around and try and do as many side quests as possible. Nice censoring when the camera was blurry. Yeah. Oh, they got around it. what was I saying? I'm gonna try and do as many side missions and gigs as possible while in the black suit in the state that the costume is here, just to see how different it is. Black Cat extra juicy, absolutely, but also disappointing. You know, how many times did Pete interact with Black Cat in this game? Nothing. It was nothing. Absolutely not. Miles got all the fucking glory. But even then, I don't know. They were like, Black Cat, oh, this is the mission we'll throw some Doctor Strange stuff in for. And while visually it was very cool, you know, very, very unique level, it wasn't really Black Cat. I don't know. I don't really pick it for magic. Again, this is what I mean. I feel like I'm complaining.
Hey, need a dance partner? I've been waiting. Everybody, down! Oh, you're done now. Where'd those symbiotes come from?
I don't know. Where'd that helicopter come from? Well, that was some cool teamwork.
So, exactly how cramped was it in there?
Yeah, the game peaked when Kraven bit the bullet. Absolutely. You know, after you've had Kraven kill Scorpion, you know, and really set the stakes with how much of a threat Kraven is. I thought of an achievement when you play the whole game with the black suit and Black Panther? Black Prowler? I don't know.
Thanks. We should take this on the road sometime. Sounds like a good excuse to finally build that Spider-Mobile.
But see, it doesn't matter what costume he's wearing now, the dialogue will remain super friendly. Black play. So, not only do you get the costume, but you get the attitude and everything, full symbiote style. I'm assuming that's kind of what you mean. Because that's what I'm going to basically simulate. I want to see how different it is doing everything in that black costume. Or as many things as you possibly can. Oh yeah, it looks like it's rebuilt. Kind of. No, it's still fried. Also a secret ending leaving NYC with Black Cat. Oh, well, we all hope for that ending. Honestly, I think for an ending on the third game, I'd like to have... Well, I mean, they kind of had a happy ending with this game, and that's not really what I wanted. You know, I wanted the effects of what Pete's done to be absolutely devastating, for it to be a very personal, emotional ride, since that's the type of character Venom is, rather than, you know, symbiote invasion, everyone's lives are at stake. But, you know, and then while that ends negatively, end the third game with Pete all making it up, doing better, have Goblin be your antagonist, don't die like that, and you could explore Paris. I thought we might see it for a very short moment there, considering how crazy it got. The Antarctica thing was very cool. But I'd like them to end the third game with a wedding, honestly. Oh yeah, it's still trashed. A little better, but still trashed. It's crazy being able to see all of that now. So where did this island even come from? Because this was not here last time. And we can't get to that, can we? Maybe that's all Craven stuff? Because they said east? Like it was a mansion east? Yeah, that makes sense. And Paris is destroyed because of all those... Oh, Jesus. Let's not talk about that. Alright. Yeah, I kind of just feel a little... I don't know. Disappointed with how everything is day one. But I don't think it's going to be like that forever. I feel like the game is going to grow on me. But you know, I wish we had like... If you play the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game, if you 100% of that game, we got a black suit variant for this costume, the Amazing suit. And it was cool. I really liked that. And I wish we had gotten to see that. I wish we'd gotten to see their take on a black suit version for this. Even if it was, like what they've done with so many other suits, a color swap. A color swap of this with just, you know, make the logo white. Make all the colors black. Just, you know, like this. Just do exactly what you've done there for this one. You know, I think people would have been very happy. And, yeah, I'm glad they added the suit too. It's been probably my favorite suit of the game, really. The Superior one's cool, but I really don't appreciate how clunky it is at the back. I don't know, it's not really... It makes sense, but I like my suits very sleek. But yeah, this is one of the best live action suits, arguably. You know, well, this one's obviously the OG. It's got those very sinister eyes and the raised webbing and all that. This felt the most comic accurate, wide-eyed, took a lot of inspiration from the Raimi suit. You know, you can say what you will about the movie, but pretend the movie's non-existent for a second and you're just looking at this from a design perspective. It just screams classic. It's very nice. Now let's hope the game doesn't crash. Oh god, we are banged up. What the hell happened? When did we get that messed up? I guess you don't get that messed up in the black suit. Hey, we've got damage. I hate how quickly the suit damage usually goes though. Straight after a mission it's usually just gone. But this is yeah. Oh look, that's what I'm saying. We should have gotten, you know, considering there were like no black suit for the first game. No black suit. We're not showing you. We're not going to let you. And this is the second game and you want to kind of up everything. Give us black suit variants for all of them, you know? So that no matter what suit we had, if you had pressed like the Symbiote Surge button, it would just turn you to the black suit variant of the suit that you're wearing, you know? Like this. You do that and all of a sudden it's the black suit for the Amazing Spider-Man. So that even if you're wearing the black suit variant or not, all of a sudden you have that, tendrils. It just feels weird constantly having the anti-venom attached to you. It's like that's their response to Miles' electric powers. It just felt like they didn't really know what to do to balance that out.
Hunter's getting shipments of some kind.
You don't have problems with doing shipping work?
It's necessary.
Preparation.
This will be exactly.
Need a hand packing? 'Cause I'm great at it. Let's get those boxes out of the crate and into the trash where they belong.
Sweet back.
Label those packages, return to sender.
I want Mommy Silver Sable back. yeah, I don't know where she was for this game. She wasn't the be-all of everything, you know, the character was pretty one-dimensional. They tried to flesh her out in the DLC, and it didn't do much. See how the suit's repaired? It shouldn't be repaired. Yeah, there's a lot that I like. I really, really want to love the game. But there's just enough that I'm not huge on that I can't give this a perfect 10, you know? One example being just how dominant the web wings are. You know, it's not a... It's almost like the game punishes you unless you want to start swinging and playing the way they want you to. But that's how it feels. You know, web swinging should be the be-all, everything priority, and it's not that web swinging is bad, it's that it's taken a back seat. It feels like it has. You want to see Carnage in the third game? Carnage is going to be in the DLC. Now, I say that because they've set him up, and EB Games gave me a receipt, or they sent a photo to me because they forgot to give it to me, of DLC codes. And I'm like, what do you mean DLC codes? The slip on the inside of the Steelbook case, you know, gave me all the pre-order downloads and DLC content, whatever. He's like, no, there's a DLC code. So, they're yet to release it and announce it, but I am very, very sure that it's going to be a Carnage DLC.
Gotta save those people from the symbiotes.
So I guess I got pretty bang on with that one.
Hey, mind if I help?
Be my guest.
Ah, Wraith is here.
Had enough yet? Too bad.
Oh boy. You're hoping if the DLC releases it'll be Miles only? I think it should still be the two of them. They're both side characters? No, I would hate to... Not to disagree with you too much, but respectfully, I would like to have both of them included, you know, since the whole premise of this game is that, you know, it's the two of them dealing with things. And Carnage is supposed to be an even bigger threat than Venom. And we've just had all this build up. I'd be even more disappointed if it was just Miles, personally. Whoa, Wraith, calm down. I'm still seeing new animations.
Just hang on a little bit longer.
Maybe Carnage gets the black, what?
Get somewhere safe as soon as you can.
Alright. The black symbiote? Nah, because then it's not Carnage. He already has his own. We got to see that earlier in the game. If you've seen that part, it's... yeah. That was earlier today. No, he's got his red symbiote. It's all happening. And since they set it up, I'm certain that that's the DLC. It has to be. No doubt in my mind. Oh yeah, you saw that part. Yeah. He had the canister with his red symbiote in it. Kept talking about Carnage and stuff. Whoa. Building. Another building. Ooh, ground.
Couple's being attacked. Better hurry.
Ah, no, it's all good. There'll always be another couple. I want to see a creeper. I want to see a creepier and more terrific, so like terrifying, like Carnage. I mean, I think we're definitely going to get that. Think of how scary Venom was in the game. You know, just how intimidating as a presence he was, and to remember that Carnage is more powerful than Venom and Spider-Man combined, at least the comics go by that. You know, Harry's a pretty tame dude, right? So, him being a pretty tame dude... Uh-oh. You can only imagine what the suit would look like if it were attached to someone that was a complete psychopath that wanted to burn everything down. He should be terrifying. Absolutely. Yeah, this is fine. We'll be right here for a moment. But yeah, I think Carnage, he has to be more terrifying. Yeah, I'm not sure how different it'll be. I just know that I don't want them to downplay his power just because of... Actually... Oh, almost every boss has been like that. It's 1 or 2 or 3 hits and you're basically dead. It's been much harder, which I appreciate. That was kind of the point of the... Oh gosh. Of the no damage runs in the first game, was just to show how easy it could be. Although I was getting slapped around like a little bitch. Tell you what though, something else I've wanted about this game, since we haven't tried it. You have enough parts to build or upgrade gadgets, please view. What are you talking about? Everything's maxed. 100, 100, that's all maxed. Everything's maxed. Skills are all maxed. Abilities are all happy dandy, hunky-dory, good time. I think it is possible to no damage Spider-Man 2. Oh look, it's always possible, you know, but you've just got to be really, really good at the game. This one is one that I wouldn't want to try. Just, yeah, you know, if I were ever to try it, it would have to be on Friendly Neighborhood. There's no way you'd get through this entire game without taking a hit. It's hard, which I like. You know, first game, I still do think you can do that without taking a single hit. Although I've gotten so used to this now, since I've just been plowing through it, that to all of a sudden go back. Yeah, repeated crying and sobbing, absolutely. Whoa, that was close. Come on. Come on. Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy moly, that was quick. That was a close one. That would be cool. I was kind of hoping for something like that in this game. But I'm sure they'll do it for the third game. Have to, right? It's iconic. Whether it's X-Men or the most recent Spider-Man film. You know, Statue of Liberty. Always comes back. We had it as a boss fight with Mysterio in the original Spider-Man 2. The PS2 back in the day. Not that I want Insomniac to repeat themselves, but I do think the Statue of Liberty would provide a cool boss fight. While the boss fights were vastly improved, there was no aerial boss fights. Actually, there was no Shocker in this game now that I think about it. Shocker was absent as well. No Kingpin return either. I just feel like I was robbed of a lot of things in this game. I don't know. Like, we got here, the best part, I would say, is its story and all the missions and beats in between, you know, that's definitely the best thing that this game has to offer. But then when I've got problems with the story too, Kingpin is definitely gonna step on my balls with these sharp heels. Yeah, I know. I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah, I can't help but feel like I keep shitting on this game. I've got problems with it. I just wish I didn't.
Those hunters are setting up. It's bad news. Get him! Looking tech kinda let you down today, yeah, fellas?
Yes, you did. For one of them.
Save your applause for later, please. Big boy coming in with friends.
Sound less happier than before? No, I still am. I'm currently in the middle of digesting the game. That's where I am. I'm just thinking about everything. Like before, I just realized, you know, Shocker's not in the game. Okay? Miles are sitting up there, Kingpin being stopped. You know? Where are we gonna see Kingpin make an example out of Miles and stuff?
Should have called tech support.
Just trying to think about what else is in the game. I think every issue I've got with the game, it would be the final choices they made with Venom. You know, they had me at him eating Kraven's head. Oh my god, it was beautiful. It was perfect. It was like, this is it. But they hadn't convinced me that Harry was ready, perfect, primed, full of hate towards Peter. Like, it was there, but it wasn't as nasty as it could have been. Why am I thinking about most insane ideas in the next game? Because we've just seen this one and we were riding the hype and excitement and want to just think about the next one. You know, and it looks like it's clearly going to be Goblin. Everyone's already been talking about it being Goblin. But even that, like, I feel like the only reason Harry's been kept alive is in case they want him to suit up one more time as Venom in either a solo game or to have him be there fighting Carnage in the DLC. Since that's most of the time what ends up happening when Carnage appears. Both Spider-Man and Venom have to reluctantly team up to take care of him. But, you know, it feels like they're going to have to do a lot of backward retreading to say that, hey, the symbiote actually spawned another significant other, and now that's what Venom's responsible for, is dealing with Carnage. You know, before having him piss off to San Francisco or something for a solo game. Like, I don't know. It just... yeah. Like, even when the symbiote was pulling back, like, its face on Harry, seeing his small head on that ginormous body looked goofy, you know? He's not a big dude. And at the end, again, having it be just the symbiote, you're thinking about the symbiote something. It was... yeah, when it became just the symbiote's mission to, you know, I'm going to take over the whole world and I'm going to do this and do that. You know, I shouldn't ever have an ounce of doubt of like, okay, is it just the symbiote now? Or is it both Harry and the symbiote, because they're both talking about we're going to heal the world, and Harry's mind is just so warped that that's what he thinks that he's doing, like how Peter was warped earlier. But then anytime the mask was coming back, you were seeing Harry go, wait, where am I? What's going on? No, Pete, you've got to, like, stop this right now. Save me, help me. You know? Then that's not symbiosis. Because that's what it's supposed to be, a symbiotic relationship, where they're both basically helping and adding to each other to create a symbiotic relationship. Why don't the symbiote have symbiote spider arms? I don't know. You know? Because that's something I feel like they could have done, or they could have covered the arms up. At least, you know, with some sort of thin layer of black goop. Just a simple colour swap would have been alright with that. But I suppose, again, electricity and all these on the mechanical arms and that, it's not really the symbiote style. You know? It makes more sense for the symbiote abilities to be what they are. It doesn't make much sense to be able to use them both at the same time. Which they don't. Thankfully. I do wish we would be able to, after the fact. They could have used tentacles as spider arms. They could have, absolutely. I mean, you only have to look at the Lego games. You know, the Lego games, if you played as Venom or something, would have the tendrils sticking out of their back going nuts everywhere. I just know how good of a developer Insomniac is. And you only have to look at the city and the scale of everything they've done there. The guys that have messed with the map and the assets and the environment, they broke the no kill rule. Yeah. I thought you were talking about a specific moment. I was trying to think of what you were talking about. Yeah, no, Peter has definitely killed people. The guys that do the assets, the map design layout, the guys utilizing the power of the PS5, the speed, the load times, all of that, have done the best job out of everyone on the team. By far.
I've got too much on my plate, but I know the city can handle that one.
I think Peter and Harry had the most increased kill count in this game. I guess I'm a little disappointed with them at the end, because just from a visual standpoint alone, you know, it was like they didn't feel like it was enough. So they just upped everything to 11. Okay, Venom's got wings now. And he's doing this and that, and we're going to fight in the sky, and we're going to fight there, and he's going to lift an entire baseball field, and the school, and then more of this and more of that, when, like, one would have been enough, you know? And I think what I like with Venom stories is that they're personal, because, again, Venom doesn't want to rob banks, doesn't want to take over the world. This is in Bill Roseman's words. Don't want to rob banks, don't want to take over the world, he just wants to kill Spider-Man. Next Spider-Man game will have enterable buildings. Everyone's been wondering about that for a long time. I think if anyone's to do it, it'd be Grand Theft Auto 6, but I doubt it, because I really doubt Rockstar's where the company's at the moment. It's gone to shit since Red Dead 2. Absolutely. Well, when GTA 5 Online became as monetizable as it has been, the company switched up its priorities, because again, it's a business and it's about making money. And if they could be lazy and just update that instead of working on other things, they'll do it. But what was I talking about? Yeah, Harry... They had an opportunity to really make that version of the character work. And not only did they just take the little inspiration from the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff, I have no idea what you're on about, but best of luck. But they... Oh, stepped on my phone. Yeah, they they fumbled the bag. They took everything from the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, and that's not something you want to be inspired by. But with that, I think that they thought they were doing something unique. It's like you either know about that and are trying to take from it, and that's not a great idea, or you either don't know about it, which means you don't know enough about the character that you're trying to, adapt and what's going on, and you're saying that this is an original take that's never been done before, but really you've copied the same thing, It's Harry, and then Harry's not with the symbiote and doesn't know what's going on, and it's the symbiote taking over completely and doing its own thing with its own plan. I guess I feel like, in retrospect, after everything that they tried to do, you need to see Griffin. Griffin will return one day. Don't worry, alright? He will come back. Maybe we'll play a game together sometime. That'd be a lot of fun to do. But in retrospect of everything, I feel like I would rather have seen Eddie Brock than do Harry, because if they were just going to do Harry the same way he was done in the Ultimate stuff, I'm just not that interested then. Again, the game, it just started to lose me at the end. Not bad. It wasn't bad. But the whole...
Bad guys harassing those people. Gotta move.
Uh-oh. This didn't make it.
We have to get Spider-Man!
Slim Jim and Fat Jim.
Come on! You had to
Is
know
that a
I'd be here
reference I made?
sooner or later. You can't stop us, Spider-Man! Knock him dead!
See ya.
Streets are just a little bit safer now, thanks to Spider-Man.
You took
doing up
down
here?
like 15 of them. The guys
said
aren't
like
gonna believe
5.
this. Say, can I get a selfie?
Do you really want a selfie? You're wasting my time. I managed to throw someone off a building in the first game. Whoa. What? Now I'm just picking at things. Yeah, see, for me, this is when the real Spider-Man game begins. It's like, alright, now what is there to do? And the answer is nothing. You can do the Mysterio ones and try and break the game. I've done that like 5 times already. I constantly keep breaking this thing. But all you can do is replay the Mysterio stuff and just try to get better at it, Like, I can't remember if the Harry ones, you could like redo them. But I know you could do the Fisk bases and the Demon warehouses and stuff like that. The Christmas light enemy thingy was cool. I'm trying to remember who the Christmas light enemy was. Because that sounds familiar. Did I make that reference at some point? Probably. Oh, how I made Christmas lights out of the guys on the web. Oh yeah, I really made an example out of those guys. These web wings, it's another thing. It's really nice and it's fun, and I'm glad we've got something like that. But it feels like it's just dominated the traversal system. Like it's almost broken it. You can imagine being that guy with Spider-Man there just waving his finger at you like, what did I tell you, man? Crime is not the answer. No, it's just the web wings have dominated the traversal system in a way that you can't just play the game web speed. Maybe a majority of it you could, but when it comes to those chase sequences, you've gotta glide. No, not everyone's into it. I used to be someone that never was. As a mechanic, it's very fun. This is the most I've ever enjoyed web wings. Yeah, the speed limit is broken. Absolutely. I mean, I'm all for more speed, really. It's not an issue. Speed's not an issue, it's just after a while it starts to feel more like a Superman game rather than a Spider-Man game. I mean, if you were here earlier, you know, you might have seen no, we never need low gravity anymore. That's another thing, they got rid of all the suit powers and then the unique suit perks. Like how you could do like double finishes with a single focus bar and stuff. Anything like that, they got rid of that too. But you know, look at this, I don't need to web swing. You know, I wanted them to be something where, you know, maybe you could glide for a bit, but then you had to turn back to low swing. Again, I'm nitpicking. This is just me as a die-hard nut. Not that this is an actual problem with the game. The game is great. You want to see a guy making a low-poly Spider-Man game? You can always go back to the PS1 and play the original Spider-Man game. Which I believe is Brian Interhart's favorite Spider-Man game. An open world low poly Spider-Man game. I mean, people could do it, but why? Why would we want that? Can Peter even do these? Yeah, Spider-Man switch required, so you can't even do anything as Peter. You have some lore for me. Lore away. Let me know. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going yet. Might be calling it very shortly. Low resolution boat guy is from Low Poly Universe. Right, it's all part of the Spider-Verse. Of course, I should have seen this sooner. Did we see any animated costume return? Like, we've got the Into the Spider-Verse noir suit. And the Low Poly Universe became high resolution. And he's taken revenge on the pixels. We have just one animated costume. We don't even have a normal noir costume anymore. We just have an Into the Spider-Verse noir costume. What happened with the suit development on this game? Like, it just feels fragmented and shattered. How does this one look? Oh yeah. It's taking from Toby and Andrew's suits and just making them metallic. You wanted to see a damaged suit? Yeah, we don't have one, do we? I suppose every suit can get damaged a bit, but you don't have an option to toggle it on or off, and it disappears after every single mission. So we've got no proper damage suit either, you know? Maybe one of these ones, but like proper annihilated. I'm talking You know, again, TASM 1 damage on max. And, you know, maybe on this one, just on their classic costumes or something. Yeah. It's not that they do a bad job, it just feels like where the focus and attention was on the things that I'm not that interested in. And all the things that I would like to see in a Spider-Man game, being the guy that owns like every Spider-Man game that ever existed. Not all of them, but a lot of them. You know, that I'm not... I don't know. I don't know. You know, like this. You know, they had the lady who designed it talking about it, you know, and you want to see the Meg Shark suit that can swim in water? Yeah, I did too, man, and I'm just disappointed, you know. But like this suit, you know, what was it? She was talking about how like she didn't understand what Brooklyn or Queens was or where they were kind of thing, or it was something along those lines, but she was designing a Spider-Man costume with the intention of just mesh Japanese culture with Spider-Man. Like, cool idea and concept, right? But what does it have to do with Spider-Man? It doesn't even feel like Spider-Man anymore. You know, again, it's not bad. You know, a lot of effort's clearly been put in. The suit itself looks exactly how it should look, you know what I mean? For what they've gone for, design-wise. Like, they've done a great job making it, but it's not a design that I like, if that makes sense. I would have been happy with more minimalist stuff like this. You know, I assume suits like these and these, I mean, obviously you have to try and get it one-to-one with the movies, but would require a bit less work than something like this, with all these other little bits and pieces going on. Or maybe a better example is this one, for the fact that if we take a look at the wings, they're like mechanical, you know what I mean? That's so much more effort. A shit ton of effort would have went in to get this to be the way it is. But it's not something that I want, you know? If we take a look again, for example, at Miles, and we go to see the Wolverine style costume, right? They basically just wanted to sneak Wolverine in. You want to see some spider wings in the next game? I mean, we already got him here. I would assume they would return there again. Possibly, depends, you know, if they're going to try and make a third game out of everything they've already built here, or they're going to try and hit a reset button and create a bit of a new engine and everything to really make a banging third game, you know, hit the reset button a bit. I don't know. But, you know, something like this, it's, you know, kind of cool in concept, right? But then you're still swinging around the city and all your dialogue that's coming out as Miles. It's not Wolverine, you know? But I think the idea is, hey, look, you basically get to play as Wolverine, you know? But why would you don't buy a Spider-Man game to play as Wolverine. You buy a Spider-Man game to play as Spider-Man. As many different costumes as possible, you know? Things like this. This is great, you know? I'm really happy that this is here. But out of all of Miles' suits, there's like the ones that I like the upgraded suit. I like the classic one. Very excited to see Spider-Man 2, but I was disappointed with the game, movie. Which movie? There's Spider-Man 2 the movie, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 the movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, which is technically number 2, and then you've got this game. There's a lot of 2s. Game. You were disappointed with the game? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I keep just like slamming it. I feel bad. I don't want to feel like this. I wanted to just be in awe and crying at the end and just so emotionally invested, but Harry's kind of dying and I'm like, oh yeah. You know, Yuri Lowenthal's throwing a mega performance at it. You know, he wasn't doing a bad job, but I wasn't connecting with it the way I wanted to connect with it. I wasn't in tears myself. I didn't really... I don't know. It wasn't there. But I like the main suit he's got in this game. I like his classic suit. I don't mind the sportswear suit as a bit of a throwback to, you know, the Miles Morales game. I like the tracksuit. That feels like a genuinely good attempt. Gotta go? No worries. I'll see you later. I won't be streaming too much longer. I'm gonna just run through some suit stuff and that'll wrap it up for today. I don't mind the 2099 one. That one's alright. Although the hoodie stuff I'm not huge on. And the Into the Spider-Verse. This one, that's also cool. The Across the Spider-Verse one, which is down below as well. Again, this is kind of a throwback to the Miles game, but why would you want to wear this when you've got all the other ones that you do? Yeah, the Across the Spider-Verse one. And then maybe a symbiote one, like this one. But the shoulder stuff just kind of takes away from me. And that's about it. For Miles, those are the ones that I... These just like... With any of these, they just feel over-designed. So many unnecessary lines. You know? Nothing that can be drawn from memory. You know, like... Oh, well, if we just keep adding and adding and adding and adding... Maybe that's a bit of an exception, but... Let's go even like the classic costumes, right? Like this one is better... Possibly better than the new one. Because you see all the black lines around the elbows, and shoulders, and the knees, and the hips. This one, it just feels doubled down. There's even more fabrics and lines, and it just feels unnecessary. Hence why I dig this suit as much as I do. It's simple. You don't need to go super insanely detailed. It's iconic. You don't need to mess with it. And I'm glad it's here. If this wasn't here, I'd be pretty shocked. You know? And I'm kind of shocked at just the suit selection at all to begin with. Again, it's not bad. I'm just shocked at what they decided to roll with after everything and all the feedback. You know, I thought Insomniac liked to do kind of crazy stuff, so they would throw in something crazy like Cosmic Spider-Man, do you know what I mean? In a way that like Ghost Spider was something a bit crazy. That, yeah, Cosmic Spider-Man was one that I would have liked to have seen, a constant moving galaxy through the top of the suit. That would have been really cool, you know, not Assassin's Creed or something, you know, it's not... I'm glad these ones are here too. I mean, they've put these in because they know that fans will absolutely riot without these things. Which is not okay, but in the same vein, I am happy to see them here. They're probably some of my favorite costumes in the entire game. You know, the Tom suits, like, those I 100% get. I'm happy they're here. This one, I don't know why this one needed to be here. I would have been happy with just that. But, you know, movie costumes... That ticks off the categories for each fan of each generation of movies. So you've got the main Raimi ones, you've got the Amazing Spider-Man ones, and you've got all the No Way Home costumes and all that. Yeah, but it's these. It's like, what was the line of thinking? They're like, oh yeah, blue. Some people want to spring around and be blue. You've got to remember, we're comic book nerds, alright? You've got two types of people that play these games. You've got the die-hard comic book nerds that are like, we want John Romita Sr. bloody costumes. We want Todd McFarlane's red suit. We want Steve Ditko's costume if you're going to give us an animated costume. You know, Spectacular Spider-Man, the 90s cartoon. But then you give us this. And as diehards, we know that this is just new blue suit? Really? He looks like a Green Lantern. Like, new blue suit. You know, what? And then, okay, you're not a diehard, you're a casual, right? Well, a casual is going to come in and play this game and enjoy it for the time they play it, probably beat the campaign, and that'll be it. They don't care to see any of this stuff or really care about any of the suits. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple, and they'll see something like the Rainy Black suit and go, oh, that's really cool, now I'm going to wear that for the rest of the game, and then beat the game, and that's it forever and ever. They won't care. So they're not even really seeing or dealing with this stuff as much as Insomniac might think that they are. The only demographic that this hits is kids. Which, you know, I suppose a kid could see this and really enjoy it and go, I like the blue one, I'm going to wear the blue one all the time. And that's perfectly fine, more power to them. But I think it would be really cool if at the same time you were able to have all these suits from all of Spider-Man's history, if you really want this to be a love letter to Spider-Man, that would educate kids as well. If you had something like Todd McFarlane's red suit with the extreme amount of webbing, like the Superior Spider-Man one, that would make a kid go, that's really cool, what's that from? Or as they grow up go, oh, okay, I want to learn more about that. I like to consider myself a Spider-Man nut. I don't know where this costume is from. You know? And I'm sure that its variants have to be fictitious. You know, again, just palette swaps, because again, you look at like Superior Spider-Man, I know the Superior Spider-Man costume. You know, that's great. That's here. That's an example of suits that we would love to see. But, you know, these serve no purpose. It felt like a real cop-out for them to be like, we've got 200 suits in the game. But really, they're just very lazy color swaps. You know, I boot this up and I see something like an Avengers game. That's how I feel when I'm seeing these. Like, I would rather have had just this suit, the black and yellow one, than 3 others, and for them to be boasting that they've got so many costumes in the game. I really feel like I'm going in on this, and I don't want that to be the legacy and impact and my final thoughts on this game. You know, it's not bad at all, and I think I just need to have some more time for it to rest and digest in my system. I need to wait for down the line when they start adding all sorts of extra suits and other goodies to this game. You know? Then, when this is all padded out even more than it already is, and we have all sorts of other costumes, maybe then, you know, I'll be 100% on board with the final product. You know, I need to experience the main story again and get used to the idea of Harry being Venom. Do I really buy how much neglect Harry's had to make him go as far as to eat Craven's head? Yeah, I'm not sure. I had a good time. It was worth my money. The statue was cool. Don't regret that, and I suppose that's all they care about at the end of the day, because again, it's a business, it's about making money. But, interesting. Great game. Highly recommend it if you haven't played it already. But that might be it from me for today. I will be back playing this through again on ultimate difficulty, because it was really good. Alright? Don't listen to my words, it was really good. Wait, no, do listen to my words then. It's just not exactly what I was expecting. But anyway, that'll have to do it from me. Thanks everybody so much for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you a bunch. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.